focus on our kids. Couldn't agree more that being under investigation by the State Attorney General is distracting all of us from that problem. Something I do want to point out, to Kurt's point, is that we need to contextualize what that problem is. I believe that the problem lies in this chronological unfolding of facts. In 2007 and 2008, Bayside MLK, or Bayside Elementary at the time, became back-to-back Distinguished School Award winners, making it one of the top 50 programs in the state. In 2009, we had our first Willow Creek aligned majority board position. In 2009, they also happened to hire a charter school specialist who came in and changed a lot of the programs that were available at Bayside MLK. Over the course of the next several years, more and more additional funding was allocated to our independent charter school, Willow Creek. As an independent charter school, they have their own board. They have their own governing structure that allows them to hire their own staff. Now that is unique because if you look around the state, there are many charter school programs. Some of them are doing very well, some of them are contested in their own districts. In Marin County, there are several that are thriving and several that are failing. When you look at an independent charter, what you will typically find is that they operate in an independent manner. They have their own governance, much like ours does. You will also find that they typically operate independent of additional funding from the public district or county that supports them. Now, when you look at that as a typical example, compared to a typical example of a dependent charter school that operates dependently on the public funds that are available in the district or county, and in that way is dependent on the governance of the district or county's board. We have an independently operated charter school that is clearly dependent on public funds. You can see that because the board has voted to go above and beyond the state required minimum funding per student and allocate more and more and more funding year over year over year to Willow Creek. Now we have an independently governed charter school that is clearly dependent on public funds to the tune of, I believe, between $800,000 and $1 million this coming school year. That chronological order of facts is what has raised concern at the AG level, and is something that we are under investigation for, and something we cannot continue to do if we want to remain stable and separate as South Lake Marin City School District.
So for me, I have